Anthony, watch the screen, please.
What screen am I watching?
The big TV screen.
Oh.
So I just confess that I text and drive.
Texting and driving. Watch this.
I was just gonna...
Yeah, put that down.
If I get a text, I'll look at my phone. It's definitely texting.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Snapchat. I do Snapchat and drive sometimes.
Is that like making Snapchats or watching them?
Making them.
Texting is like my main form of communication.
Boredom, honestly.
And
Lee!
Well, no, I guess
Audience!
just A.
I've only never done it at stoplights. I've always been really good about it.
The passenger has a pretty important role driving now, where they're like, oh, red light, red light.
If someone that you like texts you, you can't just like let it sit there without just knowing what they said. Because what if something exciting's happening or something happened?
Like every time I do it, I think about it, I'm like, why am I doing this? And then I just keep doing it.
So I'd like to, when I introduce you to a friend of mine.
So you ain't gonna watch that?
Hi, Alexa.
Neither one of y'all.
Hi, Dash.
I put it on that screen so y'all can watch it.
Hi. I just really quickly want to have a chat, tell you what happened to me. I was 21 years old, driving home from my college graduation ceremony. Driver on his phone was so distracted, he turned left into the intersection at a red light. Another car, an 18-wheeler, swerved to miss him and hit my family's car. And the resulting collision actually killed both of my parents. I spent 2 months in the hospital fighting for my own life, and then 2 more months in a rehab hospital, learning how to walk again, learning how to speak again, learning how to dress myself and how to feed myself. I live with a partially paralyzed body. I didn't have my daddy to walk me down the aisle when I got married.
Having sort of like met JC, because you look at JC and sort of give those same reasons.
We're all laughing and stuff before.
Usually I use my phone to change a song on. I try to use it as little as possible.
Quit lying.
But
Just a minute ago, you used it every time, all the time.
I'm not gonna look at my phone ever again.
Unless you're gonna get a booty call.
Honestly, if I have been sitting at a red light, and I'll like glance down to see if my mom's texting me, but the people's lives that are impacted from something that is so stupid.
Stupid.
I just, it makes me mad that their whole is changing, but just a minute ago it was.
I can assure you, on my drive home right now, I'm not going to use my phone and drive.
But as soon as they go away,
I'm not going to do it when I go to work tomorrow.
But it gives them something to think
the next
about.
day after that until it becomes a habit, and that just doesn't happen at all.
I know this is hard, I'm sorry, it's hard for me too, but this is real. You have the power to really actually make a difference and do something about it.
Yeah, you can't. Her story can change somebody's life and make them think different about texting and driving.
Within the whole world, bro, and nobody's gonna stop texting and driving. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sorry.
Come on now, that's like saying no one's gonna stop drinking and driving.
And they still do it.
Yeah, but people has changed their life and stopped doing stuff.
Anyways,
one of our viewers wants to know what we were watching.
Hey guys, I'm Carl.
Anthony.
And this is Mag News Group. And viewer discretion is advised. We were watching a video in reference to texting and driving. Texting and driving is worse than drinking and driving, I think. By far. I ride in the passenger seat and I'm doing this number the whole fucking time. And it's silly to me. And then they ain't texting about shit. Ain't nothing they got that important for to have your passenger doing like this the whole time. To me, I think texting and driving is ignorance. It's the most ignorant thing a person can do. That's me. That's just me. It's just my opinion. I don't do it. And I wish when I'm in the car.
You can't talk and drive at the same time. You can't think and drive. All you can do is drive.
That's all you should be doing. It's a 2,000 pound vehicle going down the road at 80 miles an hour.
I agree.
Why I need to have to be distracted?
You act like you innocent and everything. That's the shit that just pisses me off. It's like you Mr. Innocent about you ain't never picked up your phone out of the blue. The nigga don't do it ever. But
hold on,
I'm sure there was a time you've done it.
Yeah, I didn't say I haven't.
Okay, well,
and I never said I wasn't guilty of it.
But damn,
you must be super guilty of it.
I ain't really.
You getting on me?
I don't worry. Look, I've done it. I do it. I still do it.
I do it every day.
Do I need to stop? Yes, I've been convicted over it.
I do too.
And so I will start to implement some change in my strategic planning and how I text and drive. Thank you, Lee.
And people will be quick to take someone's keys if they've been drinking, but I don't see nobody taking no one's phone so they don't get on their phone and drive. I'm just saying.
So
how do y'all feel about texting and driving? Anybody out there?
Yes, it's very dangerous. They're just gonna going to forget about it and go back to what they were doing before.
Yep.
And it's sad. It's the saddest thing because they don't care. They don't care if they kill someone. They don't care if they kill themselves. Thus, we're losing a family member or someone else is losing a family member just because you wanted to say hi or bye or watch that Facebook video or YouTube video or whatever it was.
I don't really have nothing to say right now because I feel like I'm seeing like this innocent person right here, and it's fucking annoying.
Well,
This is what I get out of the whole situation.
It's annoying that I don't text and drive
about this one situation, but we're not looking at the big picture. Like you get to talk about this one little thing and be like, it's ignorant. But you act like you ain't done shit wrong ever. The way you make it.
But I'm talking about texting and driving. That's it. Yeah, I've done many things wrong throughout my whole life. But I'm talking about texting and driving. That was it.
All right.
That was it. But yes, I'm very guilty.
And driving.
I'm very guilty in many aspects of my life.
It'll kill you. It'll kill somebody.
I played the video.
It's worse than drinking and driving. Statistics prove it. If you get caught, it's a mandatory. I think it's a $5,000 fine and 1 year in prison. So. You know, you play that game at your own risk, but remember, you're going to hurt somebody, possibly. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, it can wait. It definitely can wait. It can definitely wait. If it's that important, and most of y'all probably got y'all's kids in the car while this is occurring. Or picking up someone else's kids from school and doing this shit. And if you got my kid in the car, I'm going to pray that you ain't, or hope that you're not texting and driving. Well, my kid in the car. Whatever you do with your kid in the car is on you. But don't do it with my kid in the car, please. Anyways, the video was very sad, and it's kind of hard to keep going after you watch the video. And I'm gonna tell y'all what the video is called. It's if you go to YouTube and put in "wait." This could change your life.
Wait for
it. This can change your life. If you got time after this, and if you're watching this in your car. While you're driving. Wait to be typing anything. Just pull over if you want to see it that bad.
It's a bad thing, texting and driving, and you can't do nothing about it because if you try to stop it while driving, you could scare them or good luck trying to keep their phones. It should be mandatory for...
They should have to put their phone in the trunk like you do a gun or something.
Manufacturers to put a phone disabler in every car produced.
That's a good suggestion. You get in the car, your phone is disabled. Boom.
That's like, when you're backing up and stuff, the radio turns down and stuff like that. And some cars do have like teenagers.
You do know there was a time there wasn't cell phones, right?
Yeah. Do y'all remember that though? No one remembers that.
I do.
Okay.
No, I'm
I used
saying,
to have to map quest stuff.
I'm saying.
Remember the beeper?
We've gotten so adjusted and so.
But I mean, at large, it's based off phones now, bro.
Life.
You get in a situation, you need your cell phone to call.
I remember walking. I used to be self-employed.
Get out the car and your
I
phone will
remember
come back on.
walking into a business, and I could have robbed the place because no one looked up to see who I was when I walked in to solicit.
Yeah, it's a sickness.
Illegally
It's a
to
disease.
solicit. That no one noticed me in the building until I hit them with the deal and I caused an interruption because I needed to be noticed.
You turn it down.
So, yeah, I mean, phones, but you know what? These phones, y'all, they ain't going nowhere. They are designed.
Well, it just happened to us this weekend. Matter of fact, speaking of, remember we walked into the restaurant. The lady, she was busy. She called over to the other guy that was taking out the trash or whatever and was like, can you come and help these guys? And he looked at her like, and then walked over to a table where there was another employee on her phone and started looking at her text messages. These phones are getting ridiculous to me.
It ain't the phones. Okay.
Even if you go out to eat and stuff, people do not even talk because they're
everybody's at their phone. Everybody's sitting there.
See, okay. My problem is everybody's getting it twisted.
Well, I know it's the people. I know it's the people. That's what I'm saying, though. The phone.
It's the dumbing down how the phones are the world now. Like you can do everything, and why look up when I can look down? So crazy to me. It's.
What is this world coming to?
I would rather look up. I wish you would look up.
I'm clumsy. I'll run into walls.
Yes,
but we like
nobody.
to see everybody's beautiful faces. Every once in a while.
You go to a dinner table. Cause we eating together because we ain't together.
Yeah.
We go to a movies. Why did I bring you? I could have brought my phone. I would have had more enjoyment with my phone at the movie theater than you.
But it don't got nothing to do with the. You think it ain't got nothing to do with the relationship? Cause some of the, I'm asking you. Do you think because like some of the best relationships, even everybody's in. I started to think maybe the person wasn't happy with the person that they with when they going out, so they don't care what they got to say. So I'd rather just look at my phone. Or,
I don't agree with that. I'm just saying in general. No, I don't think that. I'm just saying that we're so. I don't know what the term is. It's addicted.
A disease?
A disease. Addiction is a disease.
It's a disease.
The phone is the new disease. It is the new accepted disease that is promoted and accepted and desired and is pushed by every body that you see because everybody, I get sick of it. I'm so sick of this phone thing. This is where you're at. This is where you at constantly. Your man comes home from work. This is where you at. Your girl comes home from work. This is where you at. Oh, you need to go to work. This is where I'm at. This is where you at all the time. It ain't that damn big of a deal. But
spend some time with your family, with your spouse.
Find real relationships between real life breathing individuals that communicate back to you. And teach that to your freaking kids.
We'll be at a.
I'll start a fight with that one.
We'll be at a softball game, and the dads, the moms, the parents, whoever's there with them, they're like this. The kids are out there playing softball. I mean, you would think they would want to watch the kid play, but they too busy sending a text or watching a video or.
I'm too busy hanging on the fence to even know where my phone is.
Really? Okay, first of all, I want to let everybody know, I'm sorry if I offend you with my short-term racism, racist disability. No, really. I do have issues. It's not that I'm racist, it's because I become more knowledgeable. Some would say ignorant, and it's okay, each his own. But I just want to apologize if I offend you. Something I am working on.
That's the good thing about this. It teaches it. like I wanted to do this to try to maybe teach someone something, at least one person, one thing. And
What
to
are
me,
they gonna learn?
that I mean, you never know.
True.
You never know. And for you might learn something about yourself. I might learn something about myself. That's the good thing about this is that going through this, we might discover things about ourselves that we never knew. They might discover something about themselves they never knew. Now, I'm not trying to say to change your aspect of what you think on things like that.
I just know that I offend folks. I've been doing this all my life. It ain't changed. It's probably gotten worse.
And we definitely don't do this to offend no one at all.
Yeah,
It's just,
I'm gonna be me.
but people are gonna be offended no matter what. Some of the things, no matter what you do, what we say, someone's gonna be offended in some kind of way, and we can't control that. That's just your. I don't know if it's like a self issues that you got to deal with, but I got my own issues as well. So
I ain't got none.
Can I make a dead face on this?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
They hit that.
So
It's always a twist.
So really, that was pretty much kind of what we was gonna be touching on today. Like that's what I was coming in. Today's show is sponsored today. Today's show was sponsored in part by Tillman Insurance Services.
Can't read that at all.
Oh, now?
Back it up some more.
Now.
To the right.
And move this.
Why don't you put it on this camera?
There you go.
Okay.
Now come to
Freeze.
Facebook.
Freeze.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Tillman Insurance Services, located at 315 North Travis, C7, Sherman, Texas, 75090, 903-464-0007, covering all your insurance needs from home and auto to commercial and general liability. Don't gamble with your insurance. Let us protect you.
Oh, I wish I could see your face.
Okay, if anybody chooses to go to Tillman Insurance today, I have a deal for you. Something I'm going to do on my own. If you switch over to Tillman Insurance, I will pay 10% of your bill for the first month.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
So I'll help you with
Wow.
the savings.
Like $10.
Wow. Do I need to repeat what he just said? He said, if anybody watching today decides to switch your insurance coverage to Tillman Insurance Services, he will pay 10% of your first month's bill.
That's out of my pocket.
For real?
I don't stutter.
Out of his
You
pocket.
don't have to. It's on
He ain't
Facebook
stutter.
Live.
Yeah, it's
I
live.
ain't
You can, yeah.
stutter.
He
I ain't stutter. I didn't stutter. I didn't stutter. Just so we clear.
Why are you tuning in?
So,
Okay, so
Alright.
real quick, let's. Did you have something you want to touch on?
And
Anything, whatever.
I got a lot. But
Oh.
I'm trying to. I don't want to push buttons. 'Cause
Okay.
I know I make I make y'all mad. Most of y'all don't like me. I don't care. But so
It's
yeah.
probably mainly that statement.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, you can't live by caring if other people.
Yeah, I ain't got time to even worry about it. You either like me or you don't, and most of y'all don't. So I promise you, I don't give two damns. Just so you're clear.
I love everyone, and I hope that everyone loves me.
I love a lot of folks.
That's very Carl.
Yeah, I love a lot of folks, but I don't love all y'all.
I do.
Each his own.
Each and every one of y'all.
Do your thing, cause I'm gonna do
Each
mine.
and every one of you guys. And I thank you guys for watching and viewing and your comments and all that.
I'm almost ready to go home.
A little bit real quick. I know we talked about this a few times, pretty much on every other show except for maybe the last two, because we haven't came up with a date, and I guess you wanted something more sufficient of why we was gonna be
Yeah,
doing
I
this.
was wanting that, and I was gonna bring it up myself. I'm like, we need a date for the march. We need to find a fundraising entity to collect funds, and we need to start this by next week.
Okay.
If we don't, I'm out. Done. Me personally.
Yeah, I'm in no matter what, no matter when we
I'm
started.
not, because that means
I'm
we're
being-
procrastinating.
Yeah,
and we
well,
ain't doing
we
nothing.
ain't figuring it out.
That means they ain't
It takes
taking-
time. It takes time. It takes time.
How
to
long
plan
does it
stuff.
take?
I don't know. I ain't never done it before.
We've been stating this now for like 3 weeks.
Ooh.
And we still at day one. We put this in y'all's hands, and y'all ain't said nothing. Now, we got one who recommended us to use a charity.
The military.
And then we had one to recommend
the lady military veterans.
It was the same person that recommended the entertainer.
But I know one person has already recommended two things. We have to follow up. We don't. And all I'm saying, it really comes from this dude who decided to do it. Marching. Where are we marching? Have you come up with a city, a place?
None of that. Now I do know.
So my point is, come on, man.
I know. It takes time. I'm sorry. I'll make it faster.
How much time? No, it don't. It takes more time for you to decide on what.
I don't know how long these things are supposed to take, Anthony. I was just hoping that the right viewer will hear it, come up with something.
You want somebody, that's the thing though. Ain't no, you're the leader. Lead us.
Well, I know.
Lead us.
I am.
Lead us to where we need to go. Because right now, you see, we have followers who are ready to follow.
But nowhere to go.
If we don't have a leader, where the hell do we go, leader?
So let's do that. By next week, I'll have a time, a date, a fund.
But not a place, huh? Because I ain't heard nothing about no place.
A place. And I want it to be, because I want it to be kind of central. We're kind of far away from a lot of people who is like agreeing, like, yes, we're going to march. And I need to make a post about it and be like, hey, who's going to march? March. You know? A lot of people say we can march for autism. Some people say we can march for the women, the military women veterans. And those are some of the ideas. And we can choose one. We can next week. So that's a few. I'll have come up with some better ideas. A fund that we can all donate to. A fund that no one. It's just a fund that everyone see the money. So everyone to get to see the big old check that gets printed out. So we can hold that in front of us and we march united. But yes, I would love to be a part of something like that. I would love for you like that. I've never had a chance to be a part of something like that, and I would love to be a part of something like that. I want to do something that's meaningful, that's something that's geared towards others, something where I can give others, and yeah, I definitely do it. No, I don't have all the ideas put together yet, or all the answers yet. I'm gonna work on it and figure them out. Now I know that we one of the viewers said don't forget about the vendors. The vendors are up and we'll give their time. Whatever. From what I'm hearing, people want to get paid to do a free charity event.
Carl, but you understand the way it works, yeah.
I don't get it, but I mean that's the way they are. I understand that.
You can't. It's saying you want to act like it's an issue, but then you say, but people have a right to do their thing. But then you want to be like, but people want to get paid. Let people be themselves. If you want me to come do a show, I have a fee.
But I know
respect it. And
does anybody have? Are y'all listening out there? Does anybody have? Now, does this tell me? I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. But let's say that you guys are an artist and you're a popular artist, or even not a popular artist, and someone's doing a free, doing a charity event, and they want you guys to come out and play for the charity event. Are you gonna want to get paid to volunteer your time? Or are you gonna just come out and volunteer your time for the
difference. But you just said something different. You said, "Do you want to get paid?" That's two different things.
No,
volunteering and getting paid.
So do you?
So you're either gonna get paid or you're gonna volunteer.
That's what I'm trying to ask them. Are you gonna volunteer your time or are you gonna ask to get paid? If you're coming out to do a charity event, that's all the money's going to a homeless shelter or a cancer organization, something like that, and we want to get a musician to come out and play, would you want to get paid to do the show? Or the musician and is doing it for like breast cancer, for example. Would you want to get paid for doing that show, or would you volunteer it? Or would you volunteer your time for
that depends on
3
the
hours?
Individual that is going to do the show. it just.
I mean,
not everybody is into this whole.
It does depend on the person though.
That,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's like
so it depends on if they're greedy or not. You're saying.
We have,
Why does that?
we have a viewer said, haven't we been over this already?
Yeah,
Thank you.
We're trying to get to it.
What makes somebody greedy? Like because they want to get paid for their
time is
effort.
money, though, so it's hard to speak on that one. It's hard to. I mean, I volunteer, but I'm just saying. It's
okay,
hard
so
to,
you would volunteer. How about you?
I'm just saying.
You would volunteer.
Time is money.
How about you?
I would, yes.
You would volunteer. How about you?
Yeah, y'all do car washes for people, but obviously you would. But time is money, bro. So like, a lot of people ain't finna.
But if you're in a big name, if you're in a big names, it may I'm saying someone if I can get talk to someone, they probably ain't gonna be no big name. It's probably gonna be someone that I've never heard of, or someone that nobody else has never heard of, but they're good at what they do, and maybe they will come out and volunteer their time. So, anyways, but yes, we have touched on it before, and I'm touching on it again because, like I said, this is something we're trying to put together and trying to organize, and I'm using you guys as help. So yeah. We touched on it, and I'm gonna touch on it again. I'm gonna touch on it next week too.
2016.
So, that was it. It's just to see if you leaving.
Yeah.
Anthony's leaving the building. Why you be leaving? Why you be getting so? Come here, Anthony. Why you leaving already?
Cause it's bullshit.
How is it bullshit? That we're just trying to figure out if someone should get paid or should.
Is that you have a way of trying to enforce your opinion, and it's like then you want to make it into a. I don't even agree that they should get paid, but the fact that you're trying to sit here and call them greedy for doing what they do, for wanting to me, you have a warped sense of mind frame.
Well, I was saying
because it's your idea, but you don't even know what the hell you marching for yet. But then you want somebody to come out here and donate their time?
Unity.
Unity.
I mean, I'm sorry, unity.
Unity.
Did I not say that though before? I mean, unity don't make sense.
Man.
It's the same thing as All Lives Matter march. It's the same thing.
It was Black Lives Matter.
No, I'm talking about.
Then it got reversed
But I'm still saying.
It got manipulated into All Lives Matter.
Well, what he's saying is that's what his march is. That's what
That's what mine is about.
That's his suggestion for the march.
But the whole point was to have them say something and to have a
input.
Yeah. So and I'm still like I don't know. I don't know.
Well, okay. I mean, hey, like I said, if I can't find a musician to volunteer his time.
Well, then say that. But then I'm looking for a volunteer instead of
I did say that last time.
But then you want to sit here and call them greedy for wanting to. And I don't even agree with it, but I disagree with the way you're coming off on it.
Okay, well,
it's like
I'm sorry if I'm
I'm sorry. I'm only accepting volunteers.
I'm sorry I don't know how to word it for your ears to hear it right, or for me to say it right. I'm sorry.
No, it's about the way you say it. You're on here doing this shit.
That's why I said I'm sorry if you're getting offended from the way I'm saying it.
I'm not. See,
and like I said, it's not something that I'm doing to offend anybody. But I figured if you. I don't know. I like I said, I've never done this before. I just thought that someone was gonna come and do a breast cancer or a homeless.
I'm gone.
You leaving?
Yeah.
I just thought it was a voluntary thing. I didn't know everybody wanted to get paid for everything. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know.
Turn it into something that it's a volunteer. Make it volunteer only.
But that's what I had said the first time I had brought it up.
Oh, okay.
And we got into the same dispute. So apparently I know how to make him mad.
We all do.
You're 29 in.
So luckily we're 21. Oh, you mad too?
No.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. Man. How would you talk about that nigga head?
If I offended someone for saying that an artist should maybe not charge for what I'm trying to do, I'm sorry. I didn't know. And that's that. But if anybody got any suggestions, feel free to comment so we can get back to it. If anybody knows any musicians or any entertainers that would like to volunteer 2 hours of their time to come help out a good cause, please hit us up at macnewsgroup@gmail.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook. You can send us a personal message. We'd appreciate all comments. Thank you guys very much. And subscribe. Click the bell. You'll get a notice every time we do a video. Thank you guys for watching.